Hey, dissection of violence here. Let's get into LFA and ONEFC. Now, ONEFC, I'm gonna go through it really quick. Um, Rate a package showed a beautiful display of violence in the second round with a clean left hook. Um, he had a hard first round, but he got the job done. I'm really happy for him. Moving on, we had Anissa Meskin. Anissa Meskin put on an absolute clinic. I thought the fight could have been stopped it a few times. The other girl had a broken nose, kept coming. Anissa Meskin is a problem. If she stays on the feet, I think she beats Stamp, but Stamp is a problem on the ground, so it'll be interesting to watch. But moving on, we had Ho take O. For anyone who's thinking I'm biased by what I talk about in the main event, Ho take O, I thought lost the fight, and I predicted him to win and bet on him to win for 2 unit, and he won. So we won a robbery, and I'm happy because we won, but not the way I would have wanted to win. But yeah, moving on. Marat Grigorian won his fight. I didn't think he won again. I thought Tayfon led to the more effective strikes that really caused more, I don't know about damage visibly, but he landed the way more visibly painful strikes. He was rocking the head back of Marat every punch. I feel like Marat couldn't even get much punches off, most of them right in the glove. But yeah, Tayfon lost. It is what it is. I predicted Marat to win anyway, so we cashed an underdog here. Halil Amir versus Timothy Nasukin. Halil Amir is an absolute beast and a prospect. I knew he was a prospect, and he delivered with beautiful striking, good takedown defense. Really, like brutalized Timothy. I'm very excited for this guy's future, and yeah, I'm really happy he proved me right as an underdog. Moving on, we got the upset with Martin Nguyen losing to Ilya Frymov. I thought Frymov was good. I just didn't know how good, and he's really good, really good, especially at striking. Martin Nguyen is, I think, done. I don't know what he's got left for the sport. He's done a lot, so I mean, maybe he comes back and does something, but I doubt it. He's really let me down more times than I can count. But yeah, Ilya Fryomov's a problem and a really good up and comer for the sport. Very good hands, and he's nasty, very vicious with it. Moving on though, we had Stamp Fairtex using all of her tricks in the toolbox to get the win. She had beautiful BJJ, beautiful Muay Thai. I mean, her striking wasn't the greatest. I mean, her boxing really needs some work, but other than that, she was using that elbow was beautiful, picture perfect elbow she landed. Almost put Jihan out. Jihan is very tough and kept trying to win, but I felt Stamp was just too much for her, and she got the job done. But yeah, moving on, we had Mikey Musumecki versus Clever Souza for a grappling championship, and Mikey got the job done by just being more active. He does like to use his leg locks a lot. He relies on it, but it was kind of frustrating. Clever wasn't really engaging much either, so it was kind of boring match. I wasn't really too excited watching. It was frustrating to watch, to be honest. But yeah, Mikey got the job done. Now he's the champ. Excited to see who else they feed him. Moving on, the robbery. Reason why I was so upset and the reason what screwed us up all night. I shouldn't have put so much faith in Angela Lee. I just thought facing Stamp, a better striker, would, I don't know, maybe pose a little more of a threat. And Young's boxing is better, but she's still smaller, and she won that first round. Even if you give her a 10-8, it still should have been a draw at worst. Because even if you give the next round to her, which I don't agree with, but it is what it is. Even if you want to, which I wouldn't technically like. It wouldn't be technically wrong for you to say, but all the last three rounds were clearly Angela Lee's, and unfortunately she didn't get the win, and she didn't even get anything. It was not even a split decision. It was a complete robbery. I'm very disgusted with the outcome, but yeah, the actual champ or the champ walked away with the belt, but everyone else who has a brain knows who won that fight, who watched it. People are just going to see the first round and see, oh yeah, she won that. but unfortunately, due to the scoring, as I learned today, that's how, or the judge, yeah, the rules, that's how they score fights in one. So I'm going to be taking that into consideration moving forward. I really hate that. Like UFC's been doing their job actually right this whole time on and like other promotions as well, but that's a joke, man. Whoever judges fights like that should be like never be judging the sport again. That's a crime. For like, I could just drop somebody and then pretty much take a nap until the end of the fight, and then wake up and then win just because I did something in the first round. Like it makes no sense. I hate this sport sometimes. It makes no sense. No, literally no sense. But yeah, let's get into LFA quick. LFA. What a card. Let's just say that. Cashing over 19 units on the card, or sorry, 23 units. We're going 19 units on the day. I'd say 19.8. So let's start at the bottom here. And Casio Ardiwani. This is Luis Aguilar. I knew Luis was too tall and not his jiu-jitsu wasn't as good. And of course, Arduini got the job done. And yeah, cashed a 1 unit play for us. 3 unit max for us. Yeah, good start of the night. Then we had our Lockhart card win in the second round by KO TKO. Absolute beast. I knew it was a mismatch. And yeah, Natalia Alves is gonna do great things moving forward, and Ingrid Silva is gonna be a can. Yeah, that's awesome. Moving on, we had Victor Kosa versus Miguel Fimo. Miguel Fimo's tough and durable and has good cardio for being fat. I was really surprised. But yeah, Vitor Kosa is a beast, and he kept coming despite the guy being like Marcon not breaking. The guy's it was a good fight, and I thought it was should have been a split, and we won. Very happy about that. We won 3 units off that. So yeah, moving on though. We had Caio Fernandez versus Jose Arley, which is a pretty quick win. Um, Caio's a beast, bro. Like his striking, Caio or whatever. Yeah, his striking is really crisp, and it really screwed up Jose Arley. He couldn't handle it, and I had a feeling he couldn't by watching the tape. He was pretty one-dimensional with his game, so I thought if he got on the feet too long with this Kyle Gao guy, I felt like something would happen, and that's what happened. But yeah, moving on, we had Leonardo da Silva versus Neto Vera. The fight I was most nervous about was the fight that I should have been least nervous about. Neto Oliveira as an underdog, I believe. He just choked the life out of him in the first round with a guillotine. Beautiful, beautiful guillotine, and Leonardo da Silva tapped pretty quickly. Yeah, Neto's a beast. Um, on the sauce, but he's a beast. Moving on, we had Lucas Fernando. Got the job done by finish in the first round. Man, he's gonna start becoming a can with his chin. Man, he can't take shots, and Lucas doesn't even really finish people. So yeah, Lucas got the job done though. Pretty happy about that. Cashed a 3 unit max. Yeah. Moving on, we had Edinaldo Noves. Oh my goodness, what a terrible fight. That's all I gotta say. We had Macon Douglas, and holy crap, was Macon Douglas painful to watch. He is an absolute disgrace to humanity and himself and his family. How much weight he has on his stomach, and he literally like gassed out, being so cocky, and it was so frustrating to watch. Edenito, good on Edenito, really trying to win. Macon was just a punching bag. It was really sad to watch. I don't really want to talk too much about this fight. Kind of depresses me, almost as much as that main event won. But yeah, moving on. We have Rose Conceco versus Marathias. I thought this was going to be a little closer the way the Meyer came out, but Rose's wrestling was just too much. Meyer had no answer, and yeah, Rose actually got to show some striking as well. Beat her on the feet as well. I'm pretty surprised there. Rose, I don't know about a prospect, but she has a lot of holes with her striking, but she definitely has some potential. So I'm interested to see where she goes from here. Moving on, though, we had Gabriel Silva taking a Kyle Machado. Now, we had moments where Gabriel Silva looked good, but those were moments, briefly moments. Yeah, and I got really sad the more and more the fight went on. Kyle Machado got the unanimous decision, well deserved. Pretty unfortunate though for me for picking Gabriel Silva, even though it was only point 0.5 units like to play. So can't really get too upset though. It was an underdog though I missed out on. Still a little upset about that. Moving on. Speaking of a fight we missed out on, I had Marcelo Marquez. I had Augusto Matthias. Unfortunately, Matthias. Yeah, that was just rough. He got completely dominated. Marcelo Marquez is a beast. I should have saw this coming. The guy's juice to the gills. I should have been more wise to this. And he's also a beast with his jiu-jitsu, so I should have saw something like this coming. His striking looked decent too. But yeah, moving on. We had Jose Delano versus Yair Yazuino. Man, that was beautiful. Jose Delano just made him look like an amateur. That Yair padded record Yazuino. His striking was so bad, and Jose made him look so bad. That was awesome to watch. He cashed some 3-unit plays, I think a 5-unit play as well. But yeah, moving on, we had Gabriela Fernandez taking on Caroline Martins. Thought it was going to be a harder fight, to be honest, and she made it look easy. She made it look really easy. Caroline Martins is a counter striker and has some alright striking, but when it goes to the ground, she doesn't have much, and on the feet, she didn't have much either. So Gabriela Fernandez really won this fight everywhere, and she's a beast. I'm interested. She needs to work on keeping her chin tucked, but I think she has a pretty good future. She's gonna fix some holes, and yeah. Moving on, we have Willie Anderson Paiva versus Bruno Lopez. Man, that was such a mismatch. Bruno Lopez just beat him from pillar to post from the start of the fight, and got the finish in the second round. Cashed the parlays and cashed the plays for night for like 23 units. Great night. Because of LFA, but yeah, it would have been a great night if Lee didn't get robbed. So can't complain about it too much though. Can't keep beating a dead horse. Um, we have Bare Knuckle FC tomorrow, and we have UFC and Bellator tomorrow. So let's get ready for that, guys. Until next time.